The SG-8S Slugger is a marvel of a weapon, powerful enough to shred most enemies in just a couple of shots. It's best used to separate every single limb from hive guards until they're face down in the ground, crawling around in the dirt like the scum they are. I love this gun. According to the description, the Slugger is a modified Punisher shotgun firing heavy high damage slug rounds. Its rounds reload, meaning no magazine, and it has medium armor penetration. Oh, and just to note that this actually used to say light armor penetration, but it was fixed in a recent patch. And the damage was decreased, and the stagger was reduced, and demolition force too. So you can no longer destroy containers or fences. The thing was nerfed to hell, okay? When compared to the Punisher itself, the Slugger does about half the damage, but is identical in terms of capacity, recoil, and fire rate. And it has exactly the same total lack of options, and neither have flashlights, so you're gonna be in the dark a lot. Both weapons have stagger effects, however after the nerf, the Slugger does way less than the Punisher, and so can no longer interrupt attacks on large enemies like the Bile Spewer, and doesn't do much to stop even a headless Brood Commander. The key differences are in the armor penetration, with the Punisher being light and the Slugger being medium. And significantly, the Punisher firing like a normal shotgun with a fairly tight spread of 9 little bullets, whereas the Slugger fires just a single slug, making it actually not a bad sniper. Comparing the Slugger to the Breaker shotgun, the Slugger is basically a very slow firing breaker that reloads differently and has the benefit of additional armor penetration. The range on the Slugger is also better due to the lack of spread on the rounds. That said, the Slugger is probably best compared to the Jar 5 Dominator, which is also medium armor penetrating, fires the same single rounds, and does similar damage per round. And like the Dominator, one of the best ways to use the Slugger is to pair it with a fast-firing sidearm and/or stratagem weapon, which you can use for smaller unarmored enemies, and then save the Slugger for those situations where you need something a bit longer range or a bit heavier. This is the SG-8S Slugger shotgun, despite the nerf, still one of the all-time best primary weapons in Helldivers 2, and the solution you need to the alien menace. So grab it now, jump into your Hellpod, and get slugging. Get sluggery? Available now on page 8 of the Helldivers Mobilize Warbond.